Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through here this afternoon. Wednesday, middle of the week, we're at the hump. We're at the hump. It's all downhill from here. Thursday, Friday weekend. Hey, we can make it. We can make it, guys. We're halfway through Wednesday already. We are broadcasting live around the country, so as usual, can I ask you guys to just put your cell phones on silent for me? Turn off any alarms that you've got on, so that we don't disturb everybody who's watching us today. Thank you for coming through. The next 40 minutes or so, I want to chat to you about DuePoint. It's what we are doing here in this building. It's why you have been connected to us today. To start with, I want you to understand that DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're a 7-decade-old insurance company, homegrown South African, listed on the JSE and licensed by the FSCA in South Africa. So you're not dealing with some kind of foreign company, and you're not dealing with a new company. This is a long-standing financial services company in South Africa today. In 2015, when we started working on the DuePoint project, we were trying to solve two problems. One, that we could see that our traditional forms of distribution of our products were not working anymore, not like they used to. Brokers, agents, call centers, TV adverts, billboard adverts, people were not responding anymore the way they used to. We'd moved beyond that. We'd moved into the 21st century, and we wanted to buy in a different way. And the second problem we had was that we had a population of South Africa that was getting poorer every single year. And as a result, we're getting into a position, a deeper position every year, where they were unable to purchase anything, let alone our products. And we had to solve that problem. What did we understand about the economic position of the average South African? Well, they didn't have control over their income. If you're an employee, you have no control over your income. Someone else decides what you're going to get, what raise you're going to get, what promotion you're going to get, and how much you can earn when you join your job in your career. We don't have control over it. And the other thing that we don't have control over is our economy itself. The price of everything goes up every year. There's no stopping that. But our income, our increases are not matching those. I mean, last year was absolutely awesome for me. Every time I got up to do a presentation, there'd been another petrol price increase. Never in my life had there been so many that we had, 6 petrol price increases in 1 year last year? Like, have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous in your life? The only thing I've heard that's more ridiculous was in Zimbabwe, where they put the petrol price up 200% in 1 day. That's the only thing that I've ever heard that was more ridiculous than 6 petrol price increases 1 year. And that was just one thing. We had VAT increase last year. We had import duties increase. We saw income tax on individuals increase last year. Oh my goodness. How many of you got a 25% raise last year? Because if you didn't get a 25% raise last year, you fell behind your personal inflation in your household, which means you're poorer this year than you were last year. This was not new or unique to 2018. It has been the case for about the last 2 decades. And the economists were saying at the end of last year that we earn less now in 2019 than we did 20 years ago from a purchasing power perspective. It is a shocking situation, and these were the 2 problems we had to solve at DuePoint. We had to bring those 2 together, and we had to utilize what we have in South Africa to create something that South Africans could use to start solving those problems. Firstly, for us to get a better distribution, and for you to be in a position to create income that you could control. We created what we believe is the solution to those problems in the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. And as a wealth engineer, you are given one task by us here at DuePoint. It's not selling, it's not advertising, it's not moving our products around, it's none of that. All it is simply getting out there to the 57 million South Africans and connecting them to us through our technology. If you're able to connect them, we solve our distribution problem. You start to create a greater distribution platform for us, through which we as the insurance company can come along, facilitate the purchase of our products, and create greater revenue. From the greater revenue, we're able to create for you an extra recurring income. Now, here at DuePoint, we're in the business of creating wealth. Wealth is not cash you get for selling something. Many of you have been involved in that, where you've had to sell an item, and when you sell it, you get cash, whatever it might be. But the moment you stop selling, your cash dries up. You don't earn if you're not selling the pots. You don't earn if you're not selling the toiletries or the pills or the whatever it might be. If you're not selling it, you're not earning. That's not wealth. That does not change your circumstances. How many of you have had your circumstances permanently changed doing the sale of a product? I know, none of you, because none of you would be here if that was the case. What we're in the business of recurring, steadfast, reliable income. that is there every month, no matter what you're doing. Whether you're busy or quiet, whether you're healthy or sick, on holiday or at work, the income must come in. We do this through our financial services products, which are run on debit order systems. Debit order systems are automated, which means that no matter what the day is, they raise. And no matter what you're doing on the day, your income comes in where the products are paid for. This creates for you a very interesting freedom you haven't had before. It means that if you can't get up in the morning, it's okay. Because the computer, it gets up in the morning. And it raises the debit orders and brings your income in. If you're not in the country at the time, it doesn't matter. The debit orders raise and your income comes in. That is what freedom looks like. And it is the wealth that we create for you in our system that creates that freedom for you. I had somebody come the other day and say, you know what the problem with DuePoint is? It's the premium. And I was like, okay, well, what's the premium? I mean, that's just the payment for the... No, it's the fact that you've got to raise a debit order. I had to work through that until we got a debit. And I said to him, no, I prefer it when I can bring the cash and give you the cash. So I said, well, where do you do it? No, well, you guys are $249 a month debit order, but you see here I can buy coffee for 1,000 Rand a month. And I thought you would rather spend 1,000 Rand in cash than have me just ping your bank account for $249 a month. It doesn't make any sense. The cash creates no wealth. Soon as I can't bring the cash, there's no income coming in. The debit order is every month. It creates wealth and freedom for you. So incidentally, it's not the problem with DuePoint. It's the wonder of DuePoint is the systems we've created. And we've created another system, a system that buys back your time. South Africans are very busy. We work long hours for little pay, as it turns out. But we're always very busy trying to survive out there. And we know that. So we built a system because we're homegrown South Africans for South Africans. Our system allows you to leverage others in the construction of your wealth. Our system allows you to build what are called channels or teams of individuals that grow your wealth when you can't. Through our system, it means that this is a 24-hour-a-day system of wealth, and it means that even as you sleep, your wealth can grow in our system. I had a chap in my office yesterday who was very excited about the fact that technology can be used 24 hours a day and that people can simply click it and create wealth for themselves. And I said, surprise, welcome to DuePoint. At DuePoint, 24 hours a day, you can click a button on our phone and be connecting individuals 3 o'clock in the morning down a mine shaft in the Northern Cape, and you're connected to DuePoint. This business is the ultimate freedom for you. In addition, you get the system and the use of the system for zero cost. No startup costs today, no money coming out of your accounts, no money coming out of your wallets today to become a wealth engineer. We do not charge fees for training, application forms, no monthly admin fees, etc., etc. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you automatically have complete use at no additional cost to the entire DuePoint system, its staff, its training, its technologies. So today is not a financial risk decision for you. You're not going to lose money today by picking this tool up and starting to build wealth. In addition, because you're not selling, you're not brokers, you're not agents, you're not advertisers or advisors in this process, everybody, no matter what their education or experience, can pick up the tool and create wealth for themselves in the DuePoint system and create an asset for their family. We're in the business of intergenerational wealth at DuePoint. We're already 3 generations old at DuePoint, coming up on 70 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we think about the generations to come, not just the current one. The tool that you have, you will build a channel with. It'll create income for you during your lifetime. When you pass away, it will automatically be handed over to your children, and your children will earn the income that you created during your lifetime. They will be able to take this asset and grow it further during their life, earning more for your family and then hand it over to your grandchildren. You are not selling pots and pans here that will last only as long as you're alive. You are building an asset in your family that is multi-generational. Folks, we've built the system as well to be completely convenient for you. No stock to carry around, no presentations to do, no selling or convincing of any of your products. You simply use our technology to connect individuals to us. This is a confusing concept for most South Africans. Even after these presentations, I have people that refuse to believe they're not going to have to sell and present. Ladies and gentlemen, we have specific technology that puts me in your pocket 24 hours a day. You simply have to know how to click play, and you are connecting South Africans to us. No discussion around products. People say to me, yes, but they want to discuss the products. Then you say, no problem, here's a product video, play. No, but this is like one of those things. Well, here is a video on one of those, play. Everything you need is one click away in the DuePoint system. Yours is not a conversation. It is not a discussion with the 57 million South Africans. It is simply a connection. And as you connect individuals to us, some of them will catch the vision, become wealth engineers like you, and when they do, our system automatically connects them and allocates them to you, and your channel of distribution is now born. These individuals are going to go out. They're going to connect people through our technology as well. They never have to come to this office. They've got me in their phones. No matter where they are in the country, what time of day it is, they push play and they are connecting people. And as those people become wealth engineers, they are automatically by our systems allocated to you as your platform grows across the country. We then come along as DuePoint and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this platform of distribution you have created, and your income is born without a conversation, without a presentation, without any debating and convincing. Your income is born. And we distribute it to you in two ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel every month that it is made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment is made. So for example, you go out, you chat to some of your friends. They become wealth engineers, pay for their products, and you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. It's 55 Rand for every product every month that it is paid. I have people say to me, Brendan, it's not enough. Folks, it is more powerful and more than enough compared to anything else you've done. No, but when I sell the pots, I get 450 Rand. Once. You have to remember that. These are once-off payments that you are getting. You are not creating a stream of income. At DuePoint, you connect an individual to us once. You never run back to them to beg them to buy again. You simply connect them to us once. And off that single individual, you have created a recurring income. That 55 Rand very quickly becomes more than any number you could have earned off of a single sale. As you add more people to us, that 55 Rand starts accumulating. If these individuals take 2 products, they get 110 Rand, 3 products, they get 165 Rand, 4, 220, and so on. You are in control now of your income, which you are not in control of anywhere else, particularly if you're trying to sell the same pot to the same person every single month. Here you've got that connection. These individuals go out, they connect a few more people to us, and again, they pay for their products. You get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. You've been here for 5 minutes. You've put a handful of people in, and you're earning 1,000 Rand a month. 12,000 Rand a year off of this system. You've really done very little. If you want more, put more time and energy in. As you add individuals to your channel, as it grows, your income grows. You will earn at a diminishing rate, but only to the 8th point. From the 8th point on, you will always get 4% of R27.50 for every product payment anywhere in your channel, as long as you qualify to earn. This means you can grow a channel of 26 points, 50 points, 80 points, and be earning on all of it as long as you qualify to earn. We have training videos on this. Go and look. 3-minute videos, 10-minute videos, hour-and-a-half long videos to teach you how to qualify and grow your income. Ours is the simplest system of wealth creation in the country today. In fact, we would argue it is the only system of true wealth creation in the country today. And you have it in your hands, and it is a tool that when you are finished with it, will be handed to your children, and they can grow what you've built even further in their generation and beyond. Now, because ours is a system that has been built over time and we have the experience and the data, I can calculate reasonably accurately what you can expect to earn here at DuePoint if you are willing to do the work. Now that's the word that frightens most South Africans away. They don't want anything that even sounds like work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is absolutely no way of creating real wealth unless you work. All these other things that you've seen that's promised you wealth, if you just give them some money, they've never created you any wealth, have they? And anybody, do you know anybody who's created wealth off of them? No. Okay, that's why you're all here. Folks, we create wealth like everybody else has throughout history with a bit of work. Your work is connect individuals to us. If you can connect individuals, I can calculate how much wealth you will earn here. We use a special formula we call 3 plus 2. It's just an example growth rate formula. It says you're really busy, so you can't do a lot. Can you add 3 people in your first month? Well, that's what we ask you to do. Add 3 connections to your first month with us. You have a whole month to find 3 people. If you can do that in your first month, and then every month thereafter add just 2 people. Just 2 people a month, every month going forward. You're not allowed to skip a month in this mathematical calculation. You have to do every single month. If you can do that over time, 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and we apply all our mathematics of how your channel will grow, who will fall off, who will laugh at you, who will say no, who will pay then cancel, all of that we add into the calculation. We know that plus minus after 6 months you can reasonably expect to be on 2,500 Rand a month. You haven't been doing anything particularly special. It's 2 people a month. You want to earn more, connect more people. But at 2 people, that's all, 2 people, after 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on 30,000 Rand extra income every year going forward. Not once off, not when you made the sale. No, you've connected these individuals and that income flows in every month. If you can do another 6 months to a year, it'll rise to about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month is 120,000 Rand a year. You've done that in 1 year. 1 year. Can you put the effort in for 1 year? I get people that react in different ways. Some people are like, forget it, I'm not doing a year for 10 grand. I need 100 grand in 90 days. All right, I know a scheme and a scam just down the road here. You can go there and they'll promise you that and make you feel good. Here we're talking about real wealth. And I have other people that are really excited about 10,000 Rand a month. And then they start doing the work and then they go, oh, this is hard work. Why would it be hard work? Because we're dealing with people. Now, I've got wealth engineers who've done incredibly well at DuePoint who say it's not hard work, Brent. This is the simplest job on earth. I just have to go out and connect people. But for a lot of people, the psychological barrier of approaching people and pushing play, that's all I'm asking you to do is just watch this, click. That psychological barrier becomes so big they feel like it's hard work, but it's not hard work. It's about consistency over time. The 2 ingredients to success at DuePoint, time and numbers. Get out there, connect the numbers over time, and you will succeed. 1 year, mid-February, it's coming up on the end of February already, that's frightening. End of February next year, and you're earning 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month extra. You still got your jobs, but you've got an extra 10 grand flowing in every month. Can you do it for 2 years? Those of you who do it for 1 will do it for 2, for sure. And if you do it for 2, you can expect your income to rise to about 27,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. That's more than I think most of you are already earning in this room. How do I know that? Because SARS says only 1/3 of South Africans earn 30,000 Rand or more. Only 1/3. So I've got a 66% chance that you earn less than that. You can create that in 2 years. How many years have you been working for your employer? 2 years, 4 years, 10 years, 15 years? Oh, you're all going back there after this lunch. I know you are. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. Then I say, come do 2 years work for me. 2 years? No. But you've just done 20 and you're on 10. Do 2 with us and we can get you to 30. If you can do 3, we'll get you to 40. If you can do 4, we'll get you to 60. And if you can do 5, it'll rise to about 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's R1 million a year in half a decade. Not 5 minutes, not 5 weeks, not the first 50 people you connect. 5 years. Now, if you're sitting here going, oh no, I don't want to do this, you need to start weighing up the cost of that decision. What else is there in South Africa today that offers you an option to get you out of your current set of circumstances? What is it? The lottery? Okay, well, we did a little talk on the lottery a while ago because a lot of people were saying, no, I'm relying on the lottery. Okay, you will have dated 8 supermodels by the time you win the lottery. And you will have been struck by lightning 8 times. Okay, so that's the price you'll pay for winning the lottery. Okay. You can go and watch a little video we did on that a while ago. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to win the lottery. I can say that without 99.99999% accuracy, that you are not going to win the lottery. We do not have other options in South Africa today. We believe that strongly at DuePoint, and we challenge anyone to bring us another option that will create real, recurring, generational wealth for you at the cost of a little bit of time and at the use of technology without having to sell. That's what we give you. But you're going to have to put half a decade in if you want real life-changing money in your pockets with us. Are people doing it? Tens of thousands of individuals have been through DuePoint. Thousands are being paid every single month. In fact, it was payday 2 days ago at DuePoint. Thousands of South Africans were paid on this last Tuesday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday this week from DuePoint. Every month we put 1 or 2 people on stage. Out of the thousands that are out there across the country, we pick 1 or 2. And we put them on just to show you what people are doing. We don't have to show off. We only show you the high flyers sometimes. Most of the time we show you regular people on the ground, working, all got full-time jobs. We've got Paul up this month. Been with us for 6 months. 1 month he was overseas. Okay? He works full-time. He works full-time on a job that takes his time during the week and on the weekends. And over the course of 6 months, he built himself a channel worth, what? 2,500 Rand a month. What did I say? After 6 months, you could expect to be on 2,500 Rand a month. And he did it. Then we had Norma. Norma works for a major insurance company in South Africa. She tells us the story about how last year she had to fight for a 5,000 Rand raise. Fight for it. One of the only in her building that got it. And she said to herself, why am I not using the tool in my hands? I can control my own increase going forward. And she's already up to 3,500 Rand with us. What will she do beyond with this tool now that she's free to control her income? Ladies and gentlemen, you can go to our YouTube channel and you can see all their stories. There must be over 100 now on our YouTube channel of people earning a little bit, some earning medium amounts, some earning huge amounts. They're all there. Go and watch their stories and then ask yourself, which one are you going to be? Do you want to be someone who earns 5 grand a month? No problem, we can do that. Do you want to be someone who earns 500,000 Rand a month? We can do that too. It all comes down to you and your commitment to time and the connection of the millions and millions of South Africans who do not have any options in changing their financial circumstances today outside of DuePoint. Ladies and gentlemen, we reward you the second way through our XP Rewards training program. We teach you how to do this business. It doesn't cost you 5,000 Rand a training seminar, and it doesn't take all weekend from Friday to Sunday. We teach you via our electronic technology and out of this room how to create wealth, how to become a successful social entrepreneur, and how to change your circumstances with the DuePoint system. We teach you how to do it. As you complete the steps, we give you XP points, experience points. They're a measure of your maturity with us. And as your experience grows and your channel grows, we rank you up and we reward you financially through that process as you rank up. And then in rank 5, we start to equip you with tools. In rank 5, we give you an imported lightning memory stick from the US. It's got everything on it that you need to connect individuals to us. It connects into every single electronic device in South Africa. And whether you're online or offline, you are connecting people to DuePoint. And then at rank 7, we give you a 17,000 Rand set of imported, custom-made, gold-gilded business cards that are yours. When you give somebody a card out of a 20,000 Rand set of business cards, they're going to want to know what you do and who DuePoint is. It is a tool of connection, and you get it at rank 7 in our system. Then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, every year that you do for the rest of your life, we take you away with your family on a 1-week trip, all expenses paid, business class, 5-star. Every year for the rest of your life. I lose people here. People start thinking this is some kind of farcical thing. Well, folks, we go every year. Every year we go. Every year there's new rank 9s with us. And so I don't have to show you fake stuff. I can show you the real stuff. And you need to ask yourself, count the cost today. What am I doing right now versus what I can do in the DuePoint system? Don't believe for a minute you can't do this. That's the other thing people do. They look at this and they go, this is incredible, but I can't do it. That's nonsense. It's a lie. In our system, we don't ask you to do anything fancy. We ask you simply use our technology to connect individuals. You can self-select out. You will be the only person who selects yourself out of the DuePoint system. No one here will select you out. You will go, I can't do this. That'll be your choice. But for those of you who say, I can do this, then when you get to rank 9, whether it takes you 5 months or 5 years, when you get to rank 9, this is what holidays look like for you and your family. We were there just a few minutes ago. Announced the middle of February. And we'll be there again in December this year. And who's coming with us? There will be new faces. We're already kind of tracking a few guys. They're going to be coming with us. Who's going to be there with us? Well, that's a decision you'll have to make. And it's a decision you'll have to make every morning, because you're going to face difficulties in the growth and the creation of wealth, like everybody who is wealthy has had to face. Difficulty. And they've had to be persistent. And they have had to have endurance. And we're saying, give us a couple of years, and we'll change your circumstances forever. Are you willing to do that, to join us on trips like this every single year going forward? Ask yourself again, what has your employer promised you this year? What has your employer promised you this year? At rank 11, we give you your own car. It's not branded. It is not rented from us. It's not financed through us, and we don't give it to you and then take it away. It's your car. And we'll leave you with the question, what are you going to do with it in creating wealth with us here at DuePoint? Folks, we build wealth here through our products. That's how we create our revenue from the distribution that you create for us. We have 4 products. The first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month. And for that, you get 2 independent products, your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of your 324 every month. We put it into your investment account and it's yours, which means the actual cost of this product is only 224 Rand a month. And you're building assets before you've even connected your first person to us here at DuePoint. Our next product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no medical examinations, no maximum age limits. It means every South African can be building wealth with us here, no matter their circumstances at DuePoint. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It gives you 2 benefits as well and starts at $299 a month. For that, you get funeral cover of either 20 or 30,000 Rand, and you can add either 5 or 10 family members to the plan. You, as the principal member, get a second benefit of 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, which means that when you, as the principal member, pass away, we cover 10,000 Rands worth of your outstanding debt so that your family do not need to. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's $299 a month to be a member. For that, you get access to all of our corporate suppliers, retail suppliers, data suppliers, motor manufacturers, entertainment, gyms, you name it. It's all there, giving you prices, discounts, vouchers, VIP services, etc. that you can use. You need to engage with these products if you want to create a better economy for yourself. But we have videos to teach you how to do it. Every one of our products comes with a review and training video. You can see them on our YouTube channel and on our website. Go watch them. And then you will know how to extract benefit from our products before you've even started connecting individuals to us here at DuePoint. And in 2019, we have a special incentive running for those South Africans who are committed to changing their circumstances this year. Now, that is a big ask. Do you know of many people who have radically changed their circumstances in 1 year? I only know 1 or 2 who I've met over my life, and it took a serious life-changing decision. They had to say, what I am doing is not good enough. I need to change my behavior and my thought process to do it. For those who are going to do that in 2019, we have what we call our 365 challenge for them. We said to them, if they can add 365 people in 365 days to their first point here at DuePoint, we will give them the equivalent value of 1.25 million Rand. It's a check for 365,000 Rand. It is, their channel will have grown on our mathematics to a size of around about 45,000 Rand a month. That's $500,000 a year. You guys look particularly bored at this. I'm sorry that I've lost you in an offering of 1.25 million Rand that you will not be able to get anywhere else in the South African economy in the next 12 months. But we've offered it to you. Your channel will exceed rank 9, which means that by the end of this year, you will be coming away with us. And your channel will have exceeded rank 11, which means that this year, those of you, only those of you committed to a life change, will get, perhaps for your very first time, a brand new car. None of these are hollow promises. We have delivered on all of our promises year after year after year at DuePoint. And this is another occasion when we will deliver on our promises. And someone or some people this year will walk away with a life changed permanently and the value of 1.25 million Rand in their pockets. To help them along the way, we will run monthly wealth quests, and every month these wealth quests will help them tick off the months on their way to 365. This month we're running our triple lightning qualifier wealth quest. It says find 3 people who find 3 people this month and get them all paid by the end of the month. And you can choose between a 5,000 Rand check and or your very own, it's actually just or your very own Apple iPhone. You get to pick between one of those if you can find 3 people who find 3 people, and you get them all paid by the end of this month. It is arguably one of our simplest wealth quests that we run, and you have the opportunity to tick off a month on 365 and walk away with something, potentially in your very first month, here with us at DuePoint. Folks, on the 9th of March, we are in Durban. That is now about 2.5 weeks away, guys. We are down in Durban. Please jump onto our events tab or our events menu on the app or our website and book your tickets for the 9th of March. The tickets are free. It is going to be an incredible morning that we're going to have down in KZN. For those of you in any other province, it's an opportunity for you to build a leg in KZN. For those of you in KZN, it's an opportunity to get your channel to explode as we come down and have an incredible, incredible day with you down there. Make sure those bookings are in now, guys. 2.5 weeks, and it's limited seats. I saw there's already 60 seats blown already. And that's not a big venue, folks. Get your seats in now and start planning your accommodation and your travel. We can't go on saying, I'm too poor, I'm too no time. We have to change our circumstances if we don't want to be too poor and too poor of time going forward. We got to make that decision now and use everything that DuePoint's put on the table to change that for you permanently here. Folks, to become a wealth engineer today is very, very simple. Go to our website, read through the pages, watch the videos, understand this business and its products, and fill out the application form. That's it. DuePoint.net, apply. 3 minutes later, you're a wealth engineer. No money having parted from your hands today. Not a single cent. And this afternoon, you can start creating wealth. Go back to work. There's a whole building full of people who are desperate for the financial wealth and freedom that we create at DuePoint. Go and tackle them all this afternoon. You don't have to be an expert to do this business. You pull your phone out, you push play. I've had years of experience. I'll do the work for you. Just start connecting individuals, and you can create wealth with us. You want to do more research on DuePoint? Well, go for it. We are listed on the JSE. Go and look us up under the JSE's website on Conduit Capital, under Conduit Capital. We are a public company. Our financial statements are available. Our BEE status. You can even go and see how much our directors earn and where they live and what clothes they wear and all sorts of, It's all out there for you. This is not some kind of thing that's blown in from China last week. This is a long standing company that is creating wealth for South Africans. Go to the FSCA's website and see our licenses. Life, short-term, and financial services provider licenses. They're all there. Go and do the research. Know who you're dealing with, and then get stuck in. This is a journey that you will walk with us, not for 5 minutes, but for years. Perhaps the rest of your life, as we change your circumstances permanently here at DuePoint. Saturday morning, ladies and gentlemen, Rob is going to be doing a very exciting development seminar. It's a training session that we do once a month. It's at 11 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. You'll see it on the events. If you're around the country, tune in live. 10 o'clock will be the normal introduction. 11 o'clock, get everybody back in the room, tune in live, fill this room, ladies and gentlemen, with Rob's brand new development seminar that's been developing since December this year for you guys. It is going to be incredible. Go to our Facebook page if you want to see a clue on what he'll be talking about and some of the content. Get there and get booked in and get your channels here. It's not necessarily for brand new people. It's for your channels. Get them here. No excuses. If they say no, this, that, and the next thing, you say, what are you doing if you are not doing DuePoint? What are you doing in South Africa today? There is nothing other than DuePoint in 2019. It is the only conversation that is being had in South Africa this year, because this year is the year that we are going to change South Africans' lives so completely and so permanently. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got questions and concerns, come and ask them. Call our client service team Monday through Friday. Get your questions answered, but pick up the tool and start connecting South Africans today. Guys, thank you very much. I'm going to see you guys all outside. And for those of you who've tuned in live, we are live again at 6:30 tomorrow night. Make sure you're either in the room or watching us live with guests. Don't be alone. You're not making money alone. Connect individuals and make some money in every opportunity you have with us at DuePoint. Thank you very much and good day.